Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson of guitar for beginners, teaching you how to play guitar on your bedroom floor. And I myself am on my bedroom floor as well. So it's where we all start off as guitarists, pretty much. Even to this day, I still play, even one of my best mates still plays guitar, sitting down on the floor. It's just something guitarists do. Yeah, so basically, sort of want to start off this lesson with just letting you guys know of the actual structure of each video and each lesson, sort of moving forward. I've been sort of looking into how I can structure it better. So the last two videos are fantastic to get you guys started, you know, getting used to chords, fretting, and getting used to that strumming patterns and changing in between them. So, but the thing is, what's really, really important is understanding scales, okay? Because this is going to allow you to start like noodling and doing riffs over the top. So, you know, that's just using the scale we're going to be covering today. So the first part's going to be a scale or some piece of theory. Then I'm going to show you a technique that I want you to add in, then a chord, a new chord to sort of learn each week, and then of course homework, how to structure your actual practice, because you know it's all well and good to just start, but you need to warm up. You need to warm these things up, and you need to warm that wrist up. Okay, so let's get stuck in. Today, it's we're looking at a blues pentatonic scale. So I've done a few quick videos on this one on my Instagram and that sort of stuff. So we're going to go a little bit in depth. So the whole point of this scale is to now incorporate picking on each individual string as opposed to strumming. Okay, so first of all, get your pick. Yep, you want to hold it with your thumb and your index finger. I like to hold it like that, and when I'm doing that, I keep these fingers sort of free. So if I want to sort of stop it, or you know, like mute the strings during a note or something like that, it's right there. And also when we actually start going into power chords, it sort of comes in handy when it comes to what's called palm muting. So a lot of rock and heavy metal sort of stuff, you'll hear it like, it's palm muting. So, but that'll be another technique that we learn a bit later. For now, what we're going to cover is alternating picking. So that's what's called picking down, then up. Okay, so all it is if you have your string, your top string, you have your pick, it's just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? It's pretty simple, but the trick is you want to keep it in time. So with that in mind, this is the actual scale that we're going to be doing. So keeping in mind the alternating picking, okay? So it's starting from the top string, working our way down. Open with your ring finger, fret the third fret on the top string. Go to the next string, open, middle finger, second fret. Fourth string, sorry. Open, middle finger, second fret. Third fret, or third string, open, middle finger, second fret, then second string, open, third ring finger, 3 on the third fret, then open, third fret. So that's the actual notes. That's where the finger placement is. So this is what I want you to practice throughout the week, is keeping in a time, practicing the alternating picking. Okay, once you get comfortable with that, you want to then go back down. So this is, so basically it would go. There's a scale right there. So generally, when it comes to your warm-ups and everything like that, you want to start with your scales first. Okay, because they're a really, really great way to, you know, really work on those foundations of your musical knowledge and musical theory. At the same time too, an excellent warm-up. So eventually, this is the speed. So if you don't have it, if you got yourself a metronome, awesome. If you don't, that's cool. Play this track, or, you know, keep in this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That's the first part of it. Okay? With just keeping with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you get really used to it, another thing you can add to your warm-up with it is put the and in. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That was a little bit out of time with that metronome. I was actually really out of time. But you get the idea. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's really, really simple. Okay? Now, once you get really, really, really comfortable with that, I'm going to show you the extension. Okay? So the extension of that scale. So it's the same thing, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2 on the third string. Now this is where the extension comes into it. Then you want to slide up to the 4th fret. So, and all you need to do is hold the fret down, and when you pick the string, just move it. Yep. Then with your first finger, you want fret 3 on the 2nd string, ring finger, fret 5, then on the 1st string, 3rd fret, 1st finger, then 5th fret, 1st string with your 3rd finger. So what it ends up sounding like is, okay? And then of course, practice that and then go back down again as well. So cool. So that's the first place where you can play that scale. Now, the beautiful thing about that pentatonic scale is that pattern can be played anywhere else on the fretboard. So, a little hack for you, your open strings and the 12th fret, it's usually got a double dot, usually marks the 12th fret, is the same note. Alright, so you can play that exact same scale up on the 12th fret. This is a slight little difference, okay? So it's 12th fret, and then you use your pinky to go up to fret 15. Yep, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. So what it sounds like, it's the exact same scale, just played in a different place. The extension happens in the exact same place. 12 on the 3rd string, when you hit the 12, 14. When you hit the 14, it's a slide up to 16. Yeah? Then 15, 17, 15, 17. So remember, keep playing that. Use those 2 scales as your warm-up, and remember to alternate picking. So basically all your warm-ups are going to sound like this. And you want to keep practicing them over and over and over again. So that little riff that I played at the very beginning, it's just in that scale. And I'm doing hammer-ons and pull-offs and other slides, so all it is, and I also do other things as well, so. That whole riff is just in that little extension part. It's pretty simple. It's once you get the hang of it. Okay, now it's pretty simple for me because I've been playing for 15 years. So I'm used to it, it's been drilled into me. But it won't take you long. Like once you start really getting into that, like you'll be doing it in no time. You know, play around with the slides and different things. So the very first sort of solo progression that I used to play was and that was just on the 12th fret there. Okay, so cool. So that's basically your homework today. You want to go through, practice your E blues pentatonic with then the extension and up on the 12th fret, keeping in mind the alternating picking. Slide around as well. Okay, now another piece of homework is let's add upon your chords. So we're going to go with E minor. E minor is a real easy chord. One of the easiest chords you'll ever play. So remember A, how it was. So still the same sort of thing. On the 2nd fret, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, your middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Now you want to play every single string and keep the rest of them open. There's E minor. I quite like how E minor goes to G, so. Okay, real easy. So the chord progression for this week, let's keep it real simple. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you see this strumming pattern that I'm doing as well? I want to build upon this strumming pattern. So last week we went through up strums. So now let's get a bit of a pattern to it. So it's down, down, up, 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 down. G, D, back to G, to E minor. So that's your homework for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in again. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. Leave a comment if you've got a question. Something else that you may want me to sort of do in these videos. You know, something that you want to see, be it, you know, some guitar maintenance videos and that sort of stuff. I'm more than happy to do those. But yeah, follow us on Instagram, JaceHunt33. Follow us on Twitter, JaceHunt33. On TikTok as well, JaceHunt33. And yeah, guys, share it around. If you know anyone that would that's learning how to play guitar, or you know, you want to help them get some free lessons to get them going, please, I'd really appreciate it if you share it. So until next week, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. This has been Guitar for Beginners.